Keep it rolling with Ruby.
Rolling
Ruby.
Ruby.
Right, yeah. So to start off, hi, I'm Ruby. I'm just gonna have Maya back there in the sound booth play a clip from my phone. So this audio clip is from September 25th, 2015. It was at the peak of my first and only acid trip. And also like the first time I ever thought like, hey, I could do stand-up. So this is me as a fetus. Hit it, Maya. Sweaters. I like wearing sweaters because I like the options that they afford me. I like being able to decide if I want to be wearing a sweater. I just like the choice. And it's a choice I'm constantly making, you know? Like, when I'm wearing the sweater, I'm conscious of it. But then also there's times I'm not conscious of it. It's Cora. So yeah, the end, I was saying it's Cora. Cora was someone I met during orientation week, and yeah, so. Okay, yeah, time to make with the funny. So yeah, I know like what you guys are thinking. You're looking at me, you're like, oh, she did acid, like she's wearing this shirt. Like obviously this is like someone who really has it together and is like really fun. And you'd be right about that. So I guess I'm gonna start with talking about spring break. That's like relevant still. So I made like the 9-hour car trip back to Philadelphia, where I'm from. And like one thing about car trips I notice is, I don't know if it's like the rumble of the road like really turns me on, or if I'm just micro pissing my pants the whole time, but like without fail, at the end of a car trip, my underwear is just soaked. Like, it's nasty. And so like another thing about this car trip was, so I met, so the two people I drove with, like I sort of knew, kind of met them on Facebook. One of them was actually like before, and he didn't know I knew this, was hooking up with my friend, and so I had to spend 9 hours pretending like I didn't know all about his penis. And so you guys know when you like invite people to stuff, you're like, hey, come to my thing, and they're like, yeah, I'll come, and like, you know, they're not gonna come. So I was doing this the whole car trip, just being like, hey guys, come to my thing tonight. Didn't think they would actually come, but funny thing is, like, he's actually here tonight. So I feel pretty uncomfortable about the whole trip. So like another thing I did over spring break was I masturbated a lot. So I actually lost the charger for my vibrator, so like I have to be really efficient with my masturbation because it's like no edging for me. And yeah, it's like a luxury that I reserve like maybe like once a month now. Like going from like daily to monthly is pretty hard. But like the good thing about like masturbating at home though is like I have my own room, so I like don't have to worry about my roommate coming in. I can just really spread out and like treat myself, you know? Yeah, so but the only thing is like sometimes I have like these two amazing golden retrievers, Albert and Clifford, who I love very much, just like my best friends. And so they sometimes are like bop in and out of my room, and so I was like very furiously like I had my vibrator, it's like got a lot of different settings, like you can like make it go like and you can make it go like, and then you can also like space it out, like it could be like or it can be like and like my personal favorite is like so but anyway, those aren't efficient, so I was on and like yeah, so and then also like I was reading literotica because like I'm a really fancy bitch, and like also porn makes me feel gross. I just like don't see myself in those women, you know, like they all have like small areolas, and like I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have huge areolas, and it's just like I don't see myself. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm like reading my literotica like away, and then my dog just like bops in my room and like jumps on my bed like directly onto my trachea. So that's one thing I did during spring break. Another thing I did during spring break was I did a lot of people watching in Rittenhouse Square, which is like this very ritzy park in Philadelphia, with my friend from high school. So there's like this woman, she was walking her dog, and the dog was just having crazy diarrhea all over the park, and so that was already pretty funny. And then I like looked at her feet and noticed like her footwear of choice was Yeezys, and so if you guys don't know what Yeezys are, Yeezys are like those $300 Kanye West sneakers, and I was just like, what is your life like that you are wearing Yeezys to clean up your dog's diarrhea? Yeah, I was just like, what is this woman's life like? Like she drinks boxed water. She drinks. Have you guys seen like black water? It's called like BLK, and it's just black. I don't know why you would put that in your body and call it water. And like she definitely buys scented candles from Anthropology. One time when I was like in 7th grade, I was at Anthropology and I broke like a $70 vase, and I was freaking the fuck out. Like I broke it and like it was just like asshole tight. I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? But then I looked over at the women working there, and they were all like standing in a line, just like slowly, delicately folding doilies, and then I was like, I'm fine. I'm at fucking Anthropology. Like their only job is to fold doilies. So then like another thing I did over spring break was I chauffeured my mom's lazy ass around town, just because I have my permit and I need the practice. I'm a pretty bad driver. I'm a good driver. The only problem is like I forget my right from left. Sometimes I get the gas and the brake confused, and like stop signs I take as like suggestions, which like works here in like fucking Oberlin, Ohio, but in Philadelphia, like there's a lot of expressways, and like to merge onto them you have to, it's a disaster is what I'm saying. And we had this little incident in the ShopRite parking lot where I accidentally like rear-ended this car, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like I was freaking out. I was like, fuck, like what am I gonna do? I can't believe it. I can't believe I scratched the 1996 Toyota Corolla in which I was conceived. Like what am I gonna do? And that is true. I was actually conceived in that Toyota Corolla. And I will inherit it, and actually I'll have it on campus next semester, so it's a pretty lucky car. Hit me up if you want any rides. So anyway, I rear-ended this car, and then I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do? But then my mom was like, drive away, and it was like, thanks mom, problem solved, hit and run. So I guess like the point of this is just like if you hit a car, just drive away and it's fine. Okay, and so then like one other thing I was thinking about a lot over spring break was like, what's the line between childhood and adulthood? Like, because I feel like we're in this weird space. Because I definitely don't feel like an adult. My mom did my taxes for me last year. Then I actually did my own taxes on Friday, and I got you guys are gonna love this, I got a $2 refund from the state of Ohio, but then I actually owe the state of Pennsylvania $17. So I think next year I'm just gonna not do my taxes, because that's fucking bullshit. And so like another thing about adulthood is probably like not eating all the M&Ms out of trail mix, which definitely excludes like a lot of my close friends from being adults. And so then like one thing that happened to me right before I left for spring break was I was actually broken up with, and like I know you guys are shocked because who would break up with me, but it can and does happen to the best of us. And like some people are like, oh, I just want you to be happy as long as it's not with me. I'm definitely not one of those people. I kind of come more from like the school of like love me or suffer forever. Like I hope you can never enjoy anything ever again. But like it's okay. When she returned to her room on Sunday evening, Monday morning, whenever she returned from spring break, she discovered that her trail mix actually has no M&Ms in it. So like I really fucked with that ratio. Thank you guys.